I deliberately tossed the redwood logs worth hundreds of millions into a deep pit, all because I was about to be captured by the police. What awaited me was nothing but brutal torture at their hands. The sheriff had thought I would spill the beans without hesitation, but he grossly underestimated my willpower. No matter how furious he grew, he could do nothing to make me talk. Because once the detention period was up, I would be released without charge. And by then, I wouldn't even have to reach out. The cargo owners would come looking for me on their own. All I'd have to do was lead them to the destination, and these redwood logs worth billions would make me a fortune. My bold exploits soon caught the eye of a big shot. Moreover, I held the key to smuggling redwood completely undetected. With this method, no one could ever find the hidden redwood logs because the containers were filled to the brim with nothing but milk. For this redwood smuggling operation, I would personally oversee the delivery. Even if the police pulled me over, I wouldn't be the least bit worried. I had absolute faith in myself, and the legal documents for transporting milk were just icing on the cake. The big shot offered me a huge commission, but I turned it down flat. What I wanted was a 4% stake in the business. My partners couldn't wrap their heads around it, but I knew that taking cash would only make me their errand boy, whereas holding shares would make me a partner in equal standing. Thanks to my method, we breezed through every checkpoint without fail. The police never found anything amiss. Tempted by the huge profits, I began smuggling redwood using different ploys each time, and every single attempt went off without a hitch. This time, we even managed to ship a massive haul of redwood disguised as wedding cars. But our frequent smuggling finally drew the sheriff's attention. He was sharp. He spotted the vehicle's secret in an instant. All the underlings in charge of the smuggling operation were arrested. Under the police's brutal torture, they spilled the beans about our storage location. I, however, was completely in the dark. I even let the girl my partners had kidnapped go free. This infuriated my partners to no end. They thought I was just a hired hand and had no right to meddle with his woman. But they'd forgotten one crucial thing. I was a partner who held 4% of the shares. There was nothing they could do to me. Just then, the big shot called. According to the tip-off from our mole inside the police station, the police already knew my location. They were even mobilizing all their officers to launch a raid and take us all down in one fell swoop. The situation was extremely perilous, and this cargo had to be saved at all costs. It was simply too valuable. My chance had come. If I could successfully protect this batch of redwood, my status would surely skyrocket. But the police were closing in fast. Staring at the mountain of redwood logs before me, I quickly hatched a plan.